Hey guys, I decided to do another video, a second one, that actually shows off the hardware. For this, I actually had to learn something with OBS, and in particular, capture the video coming from an iPhone and send it straight to OBS, because I need to move around a little bit to show you what it looks like. So without further ado, let's get into this view. And there you go. Now we have a camera and it actually sends the video. By the way, I'm capturing the audio with the webcam microphone to show you the difference, and also because I'm going to be moving around, and this one is an omnidirectional microphone. So first thing, I'm a Mac user. So this is my machine. It's a MacBook Pro hooked up via Thunderbolt to a docking station that's here, and that's inside the docking station that I connect all the USB ports for various, for the screens, as well as for external device, and for my storage unit, which is a G drive. I had the G drive before for other purposes, so that's all fine. Connected to that docking station is this guy, a FocusRite. So this is an audio interface. It connects a microphone over via an XLR cable. And I can actually also monitor, because I have an output for a headset, and I can control the volume of the headset independently of the rest. Between my two screens, so I have two screens, right? Between these two screens, you find the webcam, and that's also my microphone for this video. This is a Logitech 930E. This is a HD webcam. That's the quality you see right now for getting this result, and it's mounted on a tripod between the screens, because usually if it's to the side, you're going to be looking at your screen and not at the camera, and it gives you a weird result. Putting it between the screens, you're much more likely to do the right thing. Next to it, of course, is one display, so backing off a little bit. So this is a screen where I would put the sources I will compose with OBS. On the other screen, you're going to see OBS running, actually. This is exactly what I'm doing right now. You see OBS recording this session. And above the two things is a light source. So this is a key light source, so that it lights me up, so that I have decent color tones, skin tones, and it doesn't look too strange. Now, for the transparency that you see on my video to work, I have a green screen behind me. I'm going to show you that in a second. And to light up that green screen, I have two key lights. So these are LED lights, and they're mounted on a tripod, right? So you see the tripods there, and my Darth Vader helmet. And these lights are actually useful to make the green screen as contrasty as possible. They're not hooked up to the computer at all. They're just standalone light. Photographers use these kind of things. There is one on the other side, same story, right? So here's the second key light. You see the power source dangling and the stand. Now, right next to it, you see that there is another tripod, right? Right down there. That's basically supporting my microphone. So I'm going to back up a little bit, and you're basically seeing here the microphone. So it's mounted in this kind of a shock absorbent mount, so that you reduce as much as possible any noise coming from vibration from you typing on your keyboard or making the table move. That's why it's on a standalone foot here. The microphone is an AKG 120. It's an XLR microphone by the name, and it's using condenser technology that makes it directional, which means you're going to be close to it in order to speak, to capture voice. And the big advantage is that it doesn't pick up background noise. So it gives you a much cleaner audio than what you will be hearing from the video camera that's right there in the middle, right? That's the one capturing the audio. I'm going to move, and I'm trying to be a little louder to make sure that it captures the audio as I move around. So let me go a little further in the room. And as I actually get over here, you see my chair and you see the green screen. That green screen goes almost all the way to the ceiling of the room, and it's also supported by two tripods with these clamps that you see here that are used for stretching the fabric so that there are as few waves as possible. The waves are not all that critical. The key is to have good lighting so that we get the best possible result. And this is it. That's about the entire story to make this work. So I'm back in the frame. I'm going to put down my phone and go back to this normal view. And you've seen here what this can do, right? So this is a fairly simple setup. The hardware set me back something like $500. There is nothing really special. The iPad that I'm using, I didn't show that, but it's a completely conventional iPad and it's connected via Lightning. So I do all the screen sharing of the iPad wired, right? It's not a wireless connection for capturing the screen of the iPad. But you need a standard iPad, nothing really special. But since all of this is controlled by software, I'll show you that in the next video. I'll provide the links to the various pieces of hardware if you're interested. But that's pretty much it. Hope that this is maybe useful. See ya.